Welcome back. This is the February-March update. I have now reshot this 3 times because I keep getting interrupted while I'm recording. So sorry this seems rushed. So the important update here is we're doing a DCP 15,000 pump. We're going to be changing that from the DCT 4,000, which is kind of leading to the issues you see here where detritus, it's hard to see, just kind of sitting on there and stuff. I don't know if that's algae growing on the sand or if that's just detritus settling. And I know the detritus isn't floating up into the water column like it's supposed to, except for when the fish stir it up. So we're going to be doing a really cool project where that's going to be all in one little housing. It's going to tee off to make the UV pump back there more effective because we're going to be exceeding its flow capacity that will work. And it'll be much cleaner than that right there, but it will take up the whole tote this time. It's a much bigger motor. So we're just going to do a pan off the back here. These guys have started growing in the last month or so, very well. And then a lot of these ferns are starting to sprout and grow. This stuff in the back, the name eludes me, is growing well enough. The Java ferns are starting to sprout new roots. And an important note is that guy right there, that little green one, he was a little tiny shrub. He hasn't done anything up until the last week, and same goes for tiger lotus, was moved, and it has now sprouted a couple of leaves. I have removed this fuzzy plant from the back corner, and I have put the water sprite in instead. I think it'll look better down the road. And then this Egyptian Anubias is really starting to take off with its rootage there. So we're just going to focus here. Notice how it's a little red. And then we also got across the front. The sunlight is causing this stuff to grow. I believe it's a form of algae. So the plan is to eventually cover this up all nice, and I'm going to kind of trim it up right at the edge of the sand all around the tank to kind of hide all that so the sun can't get to it. We are seeing improvements since I put the sponge filters. This will be very hard to see. The detritus hasn't really gained down there, and that's due to these guys. They are doing their job, but every week or so I'm having to clean them. The next portion of the video is going to be covering math formulas, and it's going to be a loop cycle of my tank. I held the camera as still as possible, and then we're just kind of putting formulas up on the screen and talking about them over a video type thing. You'll notice a lot of my rocks are starting to get some algae growing on them. That's what I would like. So this is the project. This is how far it's come. And we will be seeing the rest of the formulas and the more high tier talk about what we're really dealing with. Thank you.